Hope everybody's doing well. Yeah, I'm having a little bit of a rough morning. Worked kind of late last night and didn't really want to get out of bed. Kind of feeling a little rough. But I got up. I did my practices, and it's going to be a good day, y'all. Practice I do in the morning now when I first wake up. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to adjust getting everything adjusted right for the camera this morning, y'all. There we go. I guess about best it's gonna get. So I'm gonna roll with that. Uh, yeah, just got in bed late and just felt really groggy this morning. I'm working on some hormone stuff as well. Could be part of it. Uh, you'll give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Yeah, I'm actually working on resolving some low ferritin levels right now as well, so that could be part of it. Let's see here. We'll check the color out here. I think we're just gonna leave it as is. I like that. We'll leave it alone. Leave it where it's at. So, all right, y'all. So, I would like to officially welcome everybody to the Daily Reader podcast on the Tony's Journey YouTube channel, where we read from a daily reader or a devotional, and we learn tools and principles, including but not limited to prayer, meditation, and breath work that help us to stay more present and to live better lives. We meet on here daily at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Uh, so if you're new here, appreciate you being here. But just be sure to subscribe to this channel for future updates and podcast episodes. So I'm going to go ahead and light our candle this morning. This candle, for those of y'all who do not know, it signifies cleansing and purity. So while I'm doing that, y'all, I'm getting everything set up here. Go ahead and come to a stopping point in whatever you got going on this morning, and find somewhere that's safe where you can get relaxed. Yeah, for a relaxation process that we're about to do. It's gonna be a great day, everybody. Sometimes it may not feel like it, but we can choose our attitude and we can choose our effort. And our attitude can be the way we respond to things as well. It's all a choice, y'all. That stuff, we can't control everything, but that is something we can control. Alright, so should be enough time to get where you need to get at this morning. So this morning we're gonna do an open eye process. We've done it in the past. A lot of y'all have probably remembered when I started. But first we're gonna take the time to focus on something that we're grateful for this morning. So I'm grateful for a nice sunrise this morning, as well as it's going to be a beautiful sunny day today. So just think of something that you're grateful for. It could be really anything. And just contemplate that for a minute or so here. Just feel the gratitude filling up from within. You don't really doesn't want to become mundane. Like, oh, I'm just doing this because I got to do it every single day, right? It's actually the practice of it and embodying it that actually is going to matter and make the changes. So it's something you actually want to feel. You don't just want to do it just to do it for a task, right? Or a to-do list thing. Just next thing I'm going to check off on the list. Nope. Embody it fully. Really get into gratitude. Same thing I do with my workouts in the morning. I really get in. I kick my freaking butt with the workouts. Fully embody it. Fully embrace it. Use that as a word as well. Fully embracing the process. So that's what I want to do. All right. As you can hear, got some birds in the background. Nature sounds. So that's what we're going to do this morning. So if it's comfortable for you doing so, go ahead and close your eyes. Actually, I take that back. You know what? I did make a shift. I was going to do something else. So this morning, we're going to do an eye-opening process. So I'm actually going to get rid of the nature sounds and just focus on the candle here on my screen. I'm actually going to focus on it as well. And just watch the flames. This will be our process this morning. Just notice how the flame moves around. Notice the color. And just put your intention in the present moment on the candle flame. And just know that if your thoughts go to the past or the future, it's okay. But once you're aware of that, bring everything back to the present moment, focusing on the flame. And just let the thoughts go. Let them pass by. Consciously put your focus on that flame. This is what you can call it centered, you can call it ground. So this is what centers or grounds us in the present moment. Puts us in the present moment, whatever word you want to use for it. Because that's all the time we have, the here and now. While you're doing this, just continue breathing, but I want you to focus on shifting your breathing to breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. Continue breathing in the nose, out the mouth. With each breath, just feel yourself getting more and more relaxed as you focus on the flame of the candle. Continue breathing. Just a minute, we're going to do the healer's prayer. First, we're going to take another final breath for the relaxation process here. So I want you to continue focusing on the candle flame, but take a deep breath in, breathing in your nose like we have been doing. Taking it as deep as you can on the inhale and the exhale. Let it out audibly. This will help to release any other tension or stress that you might be consciously or unconsciously holding on to in the body right now. So take it in. And exhale. And prayer. The healer's prayer. I am here only to be truly helpful. I am here to represent him or her who sent me. I do not have to worry about what to say or what to do, because he or she who sent me will direct me. I am content to be wherever he or she wishes, knowing that he or she goes there with me. I will be healed as I let him or her teach me to heal. And that's from chapter 2, A Course in Miracles. Alright, y'all, so today's reading is from October the 3rd. I'm going to get some light on in here, get some more light on, I should say. Brighten things up a little bit. Then we'll get started. Alright. Okay. Whew. Have you ever had the opportunity to watch preschoolers put together a puzzle? If a piece doesn't fit immediately, they often push and shove to make it fit, making lots of sound effects along the way. This is how I lived most of my life. I never felt like I fit in my addict family or anywhere else. I felt like the puzzle piece in a preschooler's hand. Instead of forcing myself to fit in, I forced those around me. I tried to manipulate and control everybody in my life to change the shape of their personalities to suit mine. I even attended workshops so I could make changes happen. My personal slogan became, I have to make things happen. My life was unmanageable. Fortunately, I made it to Al-Anon before I wrecked the entire beautiful puzzle of my life. The program taught me, first, that there's nothing wrong with the way I'm shaped mentally, emotionally, physically, or spiritually. There's nothing wrong with other people's shapes either. Then I learned that the only piece I can change is my own. I have choices now. Instead of spending time with people and situations where I don't fit, I can look for the ones for which I do. Regarding the puzzle of my family, I can't change the fact that I'm a member who doesn't always fit in. However, Al-Anon gives me tools such as detachment and the serenity prayer to use when I'm around family members. I can change what I can and remember that this family gathering too shall pass. Soon I can move on to gatherings where I feel more comfortable. Thought for the day. My goal is not to change others to fit in. I aim to change myself to fit my higher power's will. Our thinking becomes distorted by trying to force solutions, and we become irritable and unreasonable without knowing it. And that's from the book Suggested Al-Anon and Alateen Welcome. Or it might be a pamphlet, I'm not really sure. Interesting, y'all. A little bit about what stood out to me was control. Sometimes when I can't control the situation around me, I try to force things the way that I want them to be. And most of the time that's futile, to be honest, y'all. It's either futile or it's like really frustrating. So I've learned it's best just to focus on God's will for my life. And it says in one of the steps, praying only for knowledge of God's will for my life and the power to carry that out. It's like it says here, my goal is not to change others to fit in, to fit me. I aim to change myself to fit my higher power's will. So, a lot of times I can't even control myself, my own thoughts, my own behaviors, much less somebody else's, right? So I personally choose to focus on controlling myself and working on myself as opposed to other people. And with the exception of, I do health and wellness coaching, energy medicine practitioner, things like that. But outside of that, and that's really just helping other people with their goals, what they want to do, right? Not me forcing my will on other people. It's about helping realign their energies so they can actually move forward in life, continue to grow, and go have the life that they want to live, right? Not the life that I think that they need to live, because that's not right. So I've learned a lot, with the steps, and this reading really spoke to me about that. In the past, I would try to force my will on other people, and I realized that usually, like I mentioned, that's usually pretty futile. It usually don't work. So it's best to just focus on my life and work on my stuff to improve myself, to become a better person for myself as well as those around me. So, yeah, I love it. So, not all the time, right? Sometimes it's challenging. I try to get the lasso, throw it out there, and get it on somebody, reel it in, or fishing rod, right? Get it in, throw it in, catch the fish, reel it in. But it's probably better than the lasso. Let's go with the lasso example. Trying to throw the lasso out there to control somebody else and bend somebody else to my will. Usually, like I mentioned, usually doesn't work. And when it does, the other person is resentful, right? They're going to have resentments against me. They're going to probably hate me or be mad at me or whatever, right? So like I mentioned, say it like a third time, it's futile, y'all. It's not really worth doing. So, yeah. Something else speaks to me. There's nothing wrong with the way I'm shaped mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually. I don't think there's nothing wrong with me, but it is about what happened to me in my past that really affects, in a lot of ways, how I am now in my life. And people don't realize that. Most people just go around unconscious all their lives. They're unconscious. They're mad at people. They try to use and abuse people. and they don't realize a lot of times that's from their past of things that were done to them, right? They were used and abused, so they try to go out and use and abuse other people. Uh, and that's not right. So hopefully this kind of spoke to some of y'all. Definitely spoke to me. Continue waking me up to live a better life. Uh, Change my ways, because I can't change anybody else's, right? I can be an example. I like to be an example and be a light in this world as best as I can. We got a lot of, if y'all watch any of the news or know anything about what's going on right now, political or otherwise, there's a bunch of craziness going on right now. So uh, definitely do my best to be a light, to spread the love, to spread my passion out there in the world. So I trust y'all do the same. If you don't, you're working a job you hate, definitely consider doing something you love, finding something else that you love that you can make money with. Obviously, there's some stuff I think we love we may not be able to make money with, but most stuff I think that we love we can make money with. Figure out a way to make money with it. So uh, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up for today, y'all. Really appreciate each and every one of y'all. Thanks again for being here. If you're not catching this now, you're catching it later. Do your best to catch it. You definitely don't want to miss today's reading. It was really powerful. And without further ado, I'm going to go and wrap it up, y'all. I'm going to blow out our candle here. I look forward to seeing each and every one of y'all tomorrow, if you can make it, 10:30 a.m. Usual time. Not sure if it'll be the same place, definitely same time. And as always, y'all, peace and love from my side. Bye for now.